Hello and welcome to another episode of How To with Paul Henderson. Today's video, I'll be showing you how to replace the low beam and the high beam lights in a 2007 GSX-R 1000 Super Street Bike. The light bulbs that I'll be using will be the PIAA H7 and H9 Extreme White Plus. Now the light bulbs that are currently in the bike have been in here since 2007. The OEM light bulbs that you can purchase for these, I believe, are maybe 20 bucks for the low beam and I think 30 for the high, I'm not too sure. Now about a month ago, I took the bike out for a midnight ride and I realized how much the stock OEM light bulbs suck. So compared to today's standards, these don't even compare. Like I said, these are the PIAA Extreme White Plus. So with all that said, let's go ahead and get to the installation. Before we get started, I'm going to show you what you have to remove prior to the installation. You have to remove this access panel, which is underneath the headlamp. You need to remove this so you can get to the high beam. Now the low beam, what you'll do is you'll have to remove the speedometer and then you can access the low beam from on top. The high beam you'll have to get from underneath by removing this and reaching your hand up underneath. Now if you have large hands, like mine, might be a little difficult. If you have small hands, it'll be a piece of cake. With mine, I'll have to get to the high beam from underneath. So with all that said, let's go ahead and get started and hopefully it goes smooth. First thing I need to do is remove this bolt right here with the number 4 Allen socket. And then you're gonna carefully pry up the speedometer instrument cluster. And just push it away. You can unplug it if you want. Let's see. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and do the high beam first. And that's it. And then just twist the bulb out. And here is the high beam. So here's the two bulbs side by side. And they are the same connector right there. Make sure you do not touch this light bulb, the bulb itself. Let's go ahead and pop it back in place. And go ahead and connect the electrical socket. Snapped in place. Okay, so that one's done. You're just going to pull this off. I'm in the socket. There you go. There is a rubber boot right here. Go ahead and pull that out. To remove the low beam bulb, you're going to push in on the spring, lift it up, and then swing it over. So go ahead and push in, up, and over. Carefully pull the bulb out. You're going to remove this black plastic piece that is on the end of the bulb that has the 2 prongs. This is going to go onto the new bulb. So remember, don't touch the actual light bulb itself. And just go ahead and push it back onto the new bulb. Make sure this tab is pointing upward. Slip it back into the headlamp housing. Take that spring clip, push it over and down onto the little hook. Now we'll go ahead and grab the rubber boot. Now this rubber boot is a little tricky to get on. This has to go over that black piece that you slipped onto the bulb. Might take you a few minutes to get it, but you'll be able to do it. Just like that. Now you're going to take this connector and push it onto the two prongs. Well, that's it. Now you're going to replug in your speedometer. You're going to make sure that connector snaps in place. And the rubber boot slips over the back of the speedometer. And just push it back in place. Now you're going to take your hold down screw. Well, that was easy. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you two photos side by side. One is going to be of the OEM standard headlamps that were currently on this bike, and the new PIAA Extreme White Plus. And as you can see, there is a huge difference between the two. So I'm sure when I go for that midnight motorcycle ride tonight, I'm going to be able to see a lot clearer and a lot farther. With these new Extreme White Plus, I shouldn't have any issues. Now what I'm also going to do is I'm going to take some video footage from my Garmin dash cam of that night drive a month ago, and I'm going to put that side by side with the new PIAA Extreme White Plus light bulbs. Now, as you can see from that footage, there is a difference in the light output from the PIAA bulbs as with the regular stock OEM bulbs. Those suck. The new ones are awesome. Well, that's it. If you like this video, tap the like button, tap the subscribe button, and the bell icon, and you get notifications as new videos come out. If you want to make a small donation to my channel, tap the super thanks button underneath this video. Anything I get goes right back into my channel, and that's cool, because the money that I make from AdSense, the money that I make from my AdSense account and any donations I get, I buy stuff for the bike, the truck, and I like to make the videos for you guys, and I really hope you find these videos helpful, and I guess that's it. I don't know what else to say. Anyway, I will see you next video. safe driving, and may your path be illuminated so you can see clearly in the night. See you in the next video. Bye. Hello and welcome to another episode of How To with Paul Henderson. Today's video, I'll be showing you how to replace the high beam and the low beam lights in a 2007 GSX-R 1000 Super Street Bike. The light bulbs that I'll be using will be these are non-LED. They are, I guess they're still halogen, I guess. Are they halogen? Let me see if I can read up on them. PIAA. I did look that up on YouTube. No. Where did I look that up on? Oh, I did watch a YouTube video on it. There's not too many on how to replace the light bulbs on this, but there are some, so I'm going to do one for my channel. So I am replacing them with the PIAA lights. So that's it. Let's get to it. That scared the shit out of me. So now what I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you a seed by seed. What did I say? A side by side. Side by side or seed by seed. I don't know what I said. Okay, here we go. Okay, so these are filmed out of sequence, so the bulbs aren't even done yet. But that's what you have to do. Film out of sequence and make it look like it's all filmed in order. See you in the next video. Bye.